What's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was Left Behind with an Heirloom secretly by Minato. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted short movie and mine and my little brother's idea. I was playing a game on my PC when he was sitting next to me and yeah, we began to talk about what ifs and this idea was born. So I hope you enjoyed today's short movie, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you would be kind enough, please do leave in a comment in the comment section. It keeps me motivated and also gives me a lot of ideas to think about and make good stories. At least I think they're decent enough for you guys that I hope you enjoy. Anyways, enough said. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins just after the QB attack in Konoha Gakure no Sato. As we go towards the battlefield, which were the outer skirts of Konoha, where we see an old man standing with a baby in his hands, and he was looking towards the ground, where we see that two dead bodies were laying, and these dead bodies were of his successor and his wife, and the parents of this child, Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. He could still remember Minato's last dying words: "Please protect him. He's my child and heir to both Namikaze and Uzumaki clan, Hiruzen-sama." And with these words, he perished. As Hiruzen was reminiscing of what has just occurred, as the adrenaline within his veins was dying down, he was brought out of his stupor by a tap on the shoulder. It was Kakashi Hatake and Anbu, and the last remaining alive student of the fallen Minato Namikaze. "Hiruzen-sama, the Anbus. They want to know if everything is fine or not. Everything is fine. But as you can see, even if we won this battle, the cost was too much. Back up everyone, we're moving out of here. And please, with all due respect, take care of the bodies of your fallen comrades and the bodies of the deceased Hokage and his wife." As now we see, Hiruzen and Kakashi begin to walk towards the village. "Kakashi, Minato specifically wanted me to protect Naruto. Do you know why?" What do you mean by that? I mean, he is his son, so obviously he would ask you to do that." "I know. But I know Minato. I have known him most of his life, even before you. I know when he's trying to hide something. But I couldn't grasp on it, even then and even now. What was he thinking? He always was quite a crafty one. But enough about that. We have lost too much of our valuable shinobis and konvichis, our comrades, friends, and family. We have lost a lot today. Let's hope that nothing happens from here on out, and we'll be able to recover and have some peace for some time being." "Yeah, let's hope, Hiruzen-sama," said Kakashi. As after that we see Hiruzen the next day was called into the council chambers, where he fought off the council and hid the fact that Naruto was in fact the child of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. Since he talked with Jiraiya and Dragon Commander Anbu, he came to a conclusion that if it is allowed that Naruto is the Jinchuriki to be gone out, people will go rampant, or the fact that he is the son of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki, Kumo or Iwa might try to do something. And to add the cherry on top was the masked person who did all of this was still out there, and he vowed that he will return one day. So he was cornered, but he knew that he had to hide Naruto, because that was the least he could do for his successor, who laid down his life at such a young age for his whole village, for his home. As now we see, Hiruzen for the meantime was able to save Naruto, as time began to pass by, and soon within the blinks of an eye, days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years, as finally we see that Naruto reached at the age of 8 and entered the Shinobi Academy. Naruto at the age of 8 was quite a crafty child like his parents. He had the best of both. When he wanted to be, he could be quite clever and paid attention to even the smallest minute details and was always unpredictable, which was his own quality. And he could be quite cunning and ruthless like his mother as well when he wanted to be, especially with his pranks, which he has been doing for the past 4 years, continuously on a streak, pranking the Anbus like painting their clothes pink with glitter on them or painting the Hokage monument and so on. Whoever tried to bully him was getting pranked, and hence he was dubbed with the nickname Prankster from Hell. But this was all a mask, and Hiruzen could even see that because sometime it slipped, and only in front of him, because Naruto, like his father, was capable of hiding anything, and like his mother, he was not good that much, even if he was good like his father, because sometimes that mask slipped. Because Naruto in reality was a lonely orphan child, and whenever he saw the kids enjoying time with their parents, he felt lonely. So, to fill out the gap left behind by Minato, Hiruzen tried his best to step up, but he was burdened by the job of the Kage again, and his bane, the paperwork, stopped him over and over again to go and meet Naruto. So Naruto had most of the time spared him to prank his next prank, but today it all ended since he has turned 8 and he will be joining the Shinobi Academy. Thankfully enough, nothing bad has happened. The people still don't know that he is the Jinchuriki of the Kyuubi no Yoko, but that was about to change today because something was about to be revealed to them that not even Hiruzen himself knew about, or maybe Naruto. As now we see, Naruto was in his class as it was the first day and they had a sparring session. So, Naruto was paired up with an Uchiha, mainly Sasuke Uchiha, which every girl in his class, annoyingly to him and many other boys, was fawning over him. So, they clashed in front of their sensei Iruka Umino, who was going to be their homeroom teacher. And obviously Naruto, being quite crafty, was able to see that he was quite weak and was going to notice his movements. As he saw that, the girls were cheering and had hearty eyes towards Sasuke. And he instantly knew if he beat Sasuke, not only will he gain a rival who will bug him at main times, but also a lot of, females who will torture him mentally. So, to avoid that, he deliberately failed and let Sasuke win, which allowed him to be placed as the dead last. And as for the whole class, they were happy, and even the boys were somewhat proud that at least they were paired up with the Uchiha, and it was Naruto, an orphan who got beaten up. But Shikamaru Nara, one of the Nara clan's heir, was able to see. I know what you did. What do you mean by that? Shikamaru, right? Yeah, Shikamaru. I know what you did. I saw your eyes. You were going for it. Why did you stop? It's bothersome to explain. Yeah, I get it. Women really are troublesome, aren't they? Man, sometimes I do wish I was just a cloud. Away from my worries and everything, as Naruto had a huge sweat dropped, and that is when a chubby boy came there. And Naruto could tell that he was a Nakamichi since he has learned mostly about the clans and their distinctive features from the Hokage himself, which he called his Gigi. You must be a Nakamichi. Yeah, name's Choji. Want a snack? As now we see, Naruto took one chip from his chip bag and said, nice. And from there on, Naruto knew that his academy years were not going to be a loner. As a few years went by more, as Naruto reached at the age of 12, 1 year before the graduation, we see that the three of them were laying down in the backyard of the academy, bunking class of Iruka again. And Naruto this time, with his craftiness, was able to find a hiding spot so distinctive that while remaining in the academy, they will not be found, while Iruka searched to every place and under every rock in the whole village. They were there where he could look the least, in the backyard of the academy. You know, Naruto, you are really smart when you want to be. Heck, you even beated me in Shogi, and I hate that game, thanks to you. What do you want, Shikamaru? Why are you on my ass today? Well, for only one reason. Listen, Naruto. Our shinobi life and career is about to begin. You need to get serious. You have to show them all that you have skills. As Choji took a bite of his chip and then stopped. You know, Naruto, Shikamaru is right. We are worried about you. You know, if you continue to go on like this, you might get hurt. And everyone already thinks that you are the dead last. The reason is because I want to remain dead last. If I were to get the Rookie of the Year, what do you think will happen? All hell will break loose. And you know Ino and Sakura, the biggest fangirls of Sasuke, right? They will be the bane of my existence, since Sakura's mother is, well, basically the civilian council clan head, and she is in charge of every affairs of the civilian and holds the most authority after the Hokage and the Shinobi clan heads. And not to mention, Ino's father is also a clan head of her own, and she's the next in line. So there'll be two, well, huge targets painted behind my back, and two huge enemies that I can't even face. Damn, I did not thought that far, said Shikamaru. See? I thought so, and that is why it is bothersome, as you say. Damn blonde. As now we see, Naruto was picked up by an ear pull by Iruka. Naruto, I should have known that you were behind the academy again. What? How did you find out about that? I mean, I'm sorry, Sensei. I didn't mean to. As now we see, finally, Iruka brought him in, and the academy continued on for one more year like this. As finally, the final day came where Naruto was going to be graduated. So far, Naruto's life has been completely normal. He was a nobody and had only 2 friends. And as for love interest, he had none. As every girl was infatuated, or more like obsessed with the Uchiha to the core, and was a diehard Uchiha fangirl. As now we see, Naruto was called by Iruka to conduct the test. He deliberately made some low-quality clones as well as everything to get a headband, but he somehow ended up failing because he failed the written test. What? What do you mean I failed? Yeah, you failed by 2 marks, Naruto, said Mizuki, the assistant teacher next to Iruka, to help him out. I see. Well, that's a bummer. I guess I gotta have to wait for 1 more year, I guess. Yes, I'm sorry, Naruto. You even tried so hard. It's nothing. I guess I have 1 more year to tease you, Sensei, said Naruto, as after that Iruka sighed with a smile on his face. How about we go grab some ramen later, Naruto? How about it? Yeah, I'll hold you to that. As after that Naruto walked off, and Sasuke blurted out, So dope. I heard you failed. Yeah, it was a written test. What do you want, Teme? Nothing. I just wanted to see the face of a sore loser. You see, we are a class of elite clanners, while you are a nobody. You don't have anyone backing you up, Naruto. I don't even know why you want to become a shinobi. Neither you have any special power or any Gekigenkai or a bloodline limit like we all have. Even that cursed Nara and Akamichi fatso that you call friends have at least 1 abilities from their clan. What do you have? Oi, stop saying shit, damn it, that you don't know. If it were for me, you would have been beaten and would have been the dead last from the first day. Say whatever you want, dope, but even you know that you can never best an Uchiha. As now we see, Naruto was on the losing end of nerves, and his rage was about to burst, as that is when a hand was placed on his shoulder as he was left alone in the hallway of the academy. As Naruto halted for a moment and looked behind to see it was Mizuki. What is it, Mizuki-sensei? Well, there is something I wanted to talk about, Naruto. There is a way for you to pass. Oh, said Naruto, seeing that he was already enraged. Mizuki knew that this was his chance. As time skip, we see towards the night where Naruto was entering his Gigi's office through the window stealthily and entered inside the Hokage office vault where the scrolls of sealing was being kept. As Naruto knew that it was a trap, but he wanted to see what Mizuki had to say. As now we see, Naruto made a deliberate copy of the scroll of sealing, but not before taking a peek inside and writing down some of the most advanced jutsus like Hiraishin, Rasengan, and as well as summoning jutsu to summon a clan of well, your luck, and the other one was the multi-shadow clone jutsu. And Naruto was even able to understand the writings underneath that were almost faded because of his sharp senses and keen eyesight. That there was written that the memories of the shadow clones will be transferred if used in training to the original body. But be careful, multiple pops at one will cause headache and nausea. So Naruto placed the original scroll back and took the copy with him. As he was leaving, we see Hiruzen arrived there. Naruto, what are you doing? And why do you have that scroll? The original scroll is inside, Gigi. This is a clone of mine, and you'd into one. Why are you doing this? Well, an academy sensei wanted me to steal the scroll of healing and give it to him to pass a certain test to become a shinobi. What? There is no such test. And why are you doing this? I want to see what he wants, because I am not that dumb as he think I am. Even I know there is no such test, because I read every damn book here about this village and this shinobi system to the core that is placed in your whole library. I know about that, my boy, but why are you endangering yourself? You're a civilian now, Naruto. Not a shinobi. I have to do this. How about this, GD? Just to make sure, why don't you send out shinobis and Anbu saying that I stole the scroll of sealing to make it look authentic? You're endangering yourself, Naruto. And it could be an S-rank mission if he is a spy. Mizuki, right? Yes, Mizuki, the assistant teacher of our class. Fine. But you won't engage in a battle if it comes to this. And if it is too much, you will signal the Anbus. Team Ryu will be beside you, hiding in the shadows and masking their chakra so that not even he can sense it. Got it? Fine. As after that we see Naruto left and Hiruzen called every shinobi in the village to call out and go search for Naruto and retrieve back the scroll and himself without any harm. And Mizuki was smirking as Hiruzen even noticed that, and he went away. As now we see, Naruto was waiting at the rendezvous point within the Forest of Death as the Anbus were scattered around, and Naruto could even notice. As Naruto then pointed out to one of the Konoichi, Konoichi-san, you there on the third tree. You can see me. Yeah, I can see your bracelet that you have tied around your neck. As she was quite shocked as she put her bracelet underneath her armor. Thank you. You might change positions because, well, it could get, out of hand. Alright. As now we see most of the Anbus that were there in Team Ryu were impressed, mainly Kakashi, because he was quite impressed by Naruto's keen eyesight because he was able to even see the minute detail in such extent from far away. As suddenly a huge Fuma Shuriken was thrown towards Naruto. Naruto made it look like he dodged it, but just by coincidence, as Naruto looked quite shocked. What? What is going on? Sensei? Finally, after all these years, I can kill you, you demon. You don't know how much I have waited for this, as Naruto rolled his eyes. Ah, so you're one of them. I understand, but why the scroll of sealing, Mizuki? So you figured it out, it was a trap. Ah, cut the bullshit, I already knew. I just wanted to see what you have in store. So now you're gonna kill the demon as you say, said Naruto, emphasizing kill. And he continued on with, do tell me your grand master plan. As Mizuki, like a blurted dope idiot, blurted out everything. That he was going to take the scroll for the ultimate power to Orochimaru and he was going to betray the village, but not before doing one final service so that they might let him go if he's caught. And that was killing him. And that is when we see Naruto decided to use his jutsu. I learned something of my own, Mizuki. And as for the scroll, here you go. Catch. As Naruto threw the scroll towards him, and that scroll morphed into a Naruto with an unstable Rasengan in his arm. Rasengan! As everyone was shocked, and an unstable Rasengan was shot towards Mizuki, and that whole area was exploded into bits. As Naruto's clone exploded as well as Naruto was thrown even behind against a tree. As Naruto then said, damn, that was quite a hit. As Naruto looked towards his head to see that he was bleeding because of the impact. Damn it, that hurts. But I'm glad that it worked out. As Kakashi, or Team Ryu's leader, known as Inu, jumped down. What the hell was that, kid? You could have gotten injured very badly. That jutsu is an S-rank jutsu, and an incomplete one. It takes a lot of training to do this. How are you able to use it in first try? Have you been training? No. I just read the method prescribed in the scroll, and after doing so, I was able to do so. What it said. It's like a paper book example, but somehow I added too much chakra and it became unstable. Gotta control on that next time. As now we see, the whole Anbu squadron was impressed. As Naruto, after that, was sent towards the Anbu hospital to get treated while Team Ryu reported what happened. As Hiruzen was impressed. What? He used the Rasengan? And he mentioned that he just learned it before he took off with that clone of his? Yes, Hokage-sama. and that Rasengan was imperfect because of adding too much chakra, but the destruction it caused was quite massive. And to add cherry on top, he used a shadow clone. Shadow clone as well. Mastering two S-rank techniques with just one glance, Kakashi. He is a prodigy, but why was he placed dead last then, Hokage-sama? Like his parents, he has gotten both of the best of them. He's hiding himself. I see. He's like Sensei. By crafty, now I know what you mean. So I finally understand. As now we see Naruto, after clearing out from there, then left. After having an earful from his Gigi about picking in the scroll. As now Naruto returned to his apartment, we see he opened up the scroll, where he began to learn about Hiraishin and many other things. But unknown to him, there was one more thing that was going to be revealed to him. As the next morning came, as Naruto was bathing, we see that his birthday came and he finally reached at the age of 13. As suddenly, while bathing, there was a puff of smoke from one side of his arm, and suddenly there was a katana and a scroll. Thankfully, Naruto got it just in time out of the water so that it won't get wet or destroyed. As Naruto was confused and shocked, at the same time scared. Was it a ghost? No, that couldn't be. There was a puff of smoke. A story seal placed on one's body. As Naruto looked all over his body to only find one thing that was missing. A birthmark, which was a dark spot on his right elbow, and it was gone. It could be a small story seal used to store this, but what is it? As Naruto looked towards a black katana that was placed there, alongside of it two tri-pronged kunais, and a U scroll. As Naruto opened it and began to read, "Dear Naruto, if you're reading this, you have come to a certain age that I decided an urgency that would be suffice for you to hold on to this. This is Yamato, an heirloom of ours. It is a weapon crafted by the Uzumakis of ancient times, even before the age of shinobi. You see, it is said that when the rabbit goddess came down to earth, alongside her came a huge crater, a meteorite of a sort from somewhere outside of this world, and it landed near the Namikaze estate, and the Namikazes having the hold of it were able to craft a lot of weapons. Most of the weapons are lost or destroyed, but only one was remained and passed down from generations to generations, which I found out through the scroll as well, that I read, because I am from that clan, the Namikaze clan, the clan of samurais, and you have to carry out our tradition and become a master of this katana as well. I have infused my Hiraishin jutsu with these two tri-pronged kunais, so that you can use the three weapons in battle and become the ultimate weapon yourself. And this weapon, it is said to be so strong that even the sage himself was wounded by it once, wielded by an ancient Namikaze warrior named Naruto himself. I want you to continue on and bring glory to our clan. And yes, I am the fourth Hokage. And remember, son, I and your mother, Kushina Uzumaki, both are proud of you. And you are our legal heir to both clans." As Naruto was shocked after reading this letter and had a lot of questions, but suddenly he was pushed inside his mindscape where we see the fox sitting without any bars or anything. "So you finally came here, kid. Have been waiting for you for almost eternity." "What?" "Now sit down. I'm gonna give you the short story here. I have been a friend of your mother's, and as for why they are dead, by sealing me inside of you, well, that happened when the masked person arrived. That accursed Uchiha used his Sharingan and made me kill my own friend, which was your mother, the first human who ever bothered to understand me. And I am pissed to the core that her son is being mistreated like this by another Uchiha." "Wait, so you're not evil?" "No, kid, I never was. I was just manipulated, used like a tool by the Uchihas." "I see. I have a lot of more questions now. Is this all true?" "Yes, kid. You are the heir to the Namikaze clan, and that weapon, Yamato, it is a sacred weapon. Keep it close, and if possible, reveal this to Hiruzen and Hiruzen alone. He will be able to make sure that you are trained properly. As now we see, after that day, Naruto went towards straight Hiruzen's office and revealed everything to him. As Hiruzen first of all was shocked, and then after reading the scroll, he was shocked that it was indeed Minato's handwriting, and these two were indeed Minato's tri-pronged kunais. But that katana, it had a symbol that he has never seen, the symbol of the Namikaze clan. And that is when he realized the ancient of the Namikaze clans, the clan that was so legendary, was filled with samurai legends, was not just a myth, but in reality the truth, and his successor was one of them. And Naruto is a descendant of them as well. Not only that, he is from the Uzumaki royal bloodline as well, from Kushina's side. Naruto. Gigi, why did you hid this from me? I'm sorry, Naruto, but your father wanted me to protect you. Both of them had enemies in Iwa, Kumo, and let's not forget about the Moss person. And the people, if they found out that you are their Kyuubi Shinchuriki and their son, would have taken any chance to kill you. They would have denounced you, Naruto. At so much they were pissed at the time. I'm sorry, son, but I did this to protect you. I see. But I need to train, as my father said. I will take responsibility of this, said Kakashi as he arrived there with his Anbu attire. But Kakashi, you were here too. I have changed my mind. I don't wish to be a Jonin sensei. I'm gonna make sure that Naruto stays with the Anbus in the shadows for as long as it takes for him to be revealed to the world, and for his training. And let's not forget, Yugao and many others have been grateful for both Minato and Kushina-sama for what they have done, and have everything we need. Kai for physical combat skills, even if he is a Jonin sensei now, and Yugao for Kenjutsu, and Hanma for Fuinjutsu as well, and traps. And as for me, I'll help him with ninjutsu myself. Are you up to this, Naruto? I am. As after that day, we see Naruto was taken in by the Team Ryu. As 1 year passed, and within that year a lot of things happened. First of all, the Chunin exams came and Konoha crash happened, or decided to happen. As soon as it was informed by the Anbus, it was stopped, thanks to Naruto and his curiosity. As while Sasuke and his team was getting bitch slapped by Orochimaru, arrived in the battlefield using his tri-pronged kunais and unleashed his Yamato on none other than Orochimaru. Just with a single slash alone, not only the trees behind Orochimaru were cut in slices, but also Orochimaru himself. And he didn't even have enough time to revive himself into his original form or body, which meant he was killed in an instant. And so on, we see the Konoha crash attack was stopped, and that is when a blonde-haired Anbu that was similar to their age was seen by Sasuke, and saw him as a rival, but had a bad feeling about this. And soon after that, we see Sasuke decided that he was not being trained well enough, so he began to bug the Hokage and many others, but nobody listened to him. And that is when he found out that Kabuto Yakushi, one of the Chunin exams practitioners from Konoha, was in fact Orochimaru's disciple, and he could help him train if he came with him to become strongest, to take his revenge. As he decided to leave, but he was stopped, and that is when Naruto revealed himself, giving him a shock. You can't be. You were... Yeah, as I told you, if it weren't for me, it would have been nothing. You wanna see true power? Here you go, catch! As Naruto threw a kunai that passed by him. You missed. As he saw that Naruto wasn't there. What did I now? As Naruto slammed a Rasengan in Sasuke's back, throwing him in Hashirama's statue straight, with such force that he was knocked out cold with a single blow. The last thing he saw was Naruto with a smirk. See? Told you, bitch. You are nothing to me. Nothing to me. As in this state, Naruto was brought back, but the whole council was in hassle after finding out what happened to Sasuke, and wanted that Anbu to be killed practically for injuring an legendary clan head. And now we see a bandaged up Sasuke being there, as there Hiruzen revealed who he was. He is the heir to Namikaze and Uzumaki clan, and he is in fact from the legendary Namikaze samurai clan, and so was Minato. As Minato's scroll was shown as proof, and so was his tri-pronged kunai, as Naruto even revealed the seal of the Biju. And one more thing, the Biju is my complete under control, Naruto said. playing along with Kurama's plan as he became the perfect Jinchuriki. As suddenly, in front of Sasuke, the village switched sides because Naruto became the most valuable thing to them. And he wasn't. Why are you doing this? You should be on my side, not on his, said Hime. Just like that. You lost everything. If I wanted to, I could have taken everything from me, but I didn't want it to, because it was just troublesome, as Shikamaru says. But now, to hell with that. As now we see, he was bonked on the head by none other than Kakashi. Naruto, enough teasing. Hey, I was having just fun with him. I mean, he got on my nerves for past 4 to 8 years, and I just don't just tap him lightly and just say, oh, it's okay now. Let me have my monologue and villain arc here, okay? Jeez, you read too much stories thanks to you, Gao. You have to stop. Not like you did not read Icha Tactics or so. That is a separate thing. As now we see, after that, they went on a few more dangerous missions like retrieving back the second Hokage sword and dealing with the Land of Waves arc. And finally, Jiraiya came. And he was quite shocked and impressed with Naruto. And Naruto was offered the, place in Toad Clan, but Naruto rejected. What? What do you mean by you don't accept? I have my own summoning clan. What is it? As Naruto then said, Summoning Jutsu. As a phoenix arrived and sat down on his shoulder. This. Summoning Clan Phoenix. What? Since when did there was a Phoenix clan? Since long before even you all existed, you ape. Said the Phoenix in a majestic tone as the toad was summoned, which was Fukasaka. Why did you summon me, Jiraiya boy? Phoenix-sama. It is a great honor to see you. What are you doing here, my lord? This ape of yours is quite interesting. And he even has the gale to, question my integrity and my summoners. Jiraiya boy, are you stupid? Do you have a knack for pulling danger wherever you go? What is it? Why are you mad, Pa? I was just asking the stupid bird a question. That stupid bird is the king of the summoning clan. Are you insane? Phoenix are quite strong, Jiraiya. Do not mess with them. And he is from the royal bloodline, and only choose royals, shinobi, to be theirs. That kid must have good genes to become one. Of course he does. And plus, he is one of the kindest we have ever seen, and quite crafty one when he wants to be. Quite amusing. As after that we see, Jiraiya had to be satisfied that Naruto indeed has become a perfect sage from the Phoenix side and could now have wings as well as Phoenix tears, which could heal even the dead and bring them back to life. But not only that, the Phoenix flames in their own right was also quite dangerous and could literally destroy a whole village of Konoha's caliber. And not even a single soul or even a thing would be remained without burnt to ashes. As now we see, after that, Naruto still continued to do on missions while the training arc never happened, and Naruto reached at the age of 18, and that is when he, while going to drink for the first time with them, ended up passing out, and when he woke up, he was in bed. Not with one, but 2 girls that he knew. One was Kurenai Yuhi, a Jonin sensei, and the other one was, from TNI department, Anko Mitarashi. Both of them were older women, but why were they there and naked could only mean one thing. As both of them woke up with blush on their faces, what happened? We made a man out of you, kid. Congratulations for getting your cherry popped by 2 of the hottest Konomichis as Naruto, turning complete shade of red, passed out. Hanko, stop bullying him. You gotta admit, Nai-chan, he is quite cute. Yeah, I guess he is. Way better than Asuma, I guess. Yeah, way better. As she blushed, indicating that she finally understood what Anko was trying to say with a smug face, as both of them had a blast. And after that, we see that Anko, Kurenai, and Naruto begin to meet one another, and even had drinking sessions, and same thing ended up happening again and again, as Naruto one day stopped before they went to drink. Wait, hold on. We have been at this for how long? And we always end up in the same situation. Just tell me what is going on here. As Anko scratched her cheek while Kurenai looked away. You tell her. You tell him. You do it, Kurenai-chan. Go ahead, Anko, since this was your idea. To hell with this kid. We fell in love with you. Okay? And you're too. Both of you. and yeah, how you treat us, and when we look at you, something just happens inside and heartbeats. Get it? As Naruto literally just froze, and when they tried to move him, he passed out by slamming down himself to the ground with a thud. As both of them found this action cute as well, and when Naruto woke up, same situation all over again. I guess we can start dating now, I guess. Yeah, dating it is. Taking things slow is the best thing, right, Uncle? Yeah, to hell with that. Let's fuck again, said Uncle as they went for another round. While this was going on, the Akatsuki on their own right was quite afraid because a new shinobi has entered in market of the bingo books, and that was quite disturbing for what was mentioned within. Harishin, Rasengan, and a katana that could cut down literal mountain in half, because Naruto has done that. Ranking triple S rank plus, a new rank was created for this specific shinobi, and his mask name was Kitsune. And he held a black katana that was so strong that was his ultimate weapon. Complete mastery over it was mentioned as well, because Naruto has developed some techniques of his own. As now we see, a meeting was going on with the Akatsuki members. What should we do with this one? It's obvious that who this is. The Cubist Jinchuriki. Blonde hair, blue eyes behind that mask. There's no lying, that is Naruto Uzumaki himself. We have to deal with him before he becomes a threat. So, to ambush him, Naruto, thanks to the help of Danzo, was sent there alone by himself in Namikaze, and there he was ambushed. But unfortunately for them, Naruto was prepared. He summoned his Yamato as well as two tri-pronged kunais, and with that, all hell broke loose. With him using his dance style, he was able to stop the time itself, causing millions of slashes as he sheathed his katana and said Judgment Slash. Most of the Akatsuki members were already cut in millions of pieces. Those who could regenerate were able to, and summon huge amount of, well, their summoning clans to protect themselves. We see Naruto then summon the Phoenix clan, summoning Jutsu, as he then became a Phoenix Sage in an instant, as wings came from behind him as he flew, as he made a hand seals, sacred sage arts of the Phoenix. Judgment Hell Flame, as instantly huge flame was fired from Naruto's mouth, as the whole Akatsuki and the surrounding area was burned down to a crisp and ended up being dead. But that was not the end of it, because the Otsutsukis then arrived in his mindscape, but the good ones. They were Hagoromo and Homura. We have a job for you to do, Naruto. Would you do it? Father, what are you doing here? It's been a long time, son, but time is of essence. Tell us, Naruto, because you hold that weapon that could end it all. Please, we need your help. What is going on here? And if Kurama trusts you, I will help you, whoever you are. My name is Hagoromo, and I am the one you call Sage of the Sixth Path. My mother is close to breaking free because of her people. They have founded her, and they are going to come here soon as we speak. We have no much time. That weapon, the material that was used to create that weapon, it was a meteoroid, not from any other planet, except for the Otsutsukis themselves. They also used this to create weapons, and that could kill even Otsutsukis. They are going on a rampage if they arrive here. You have to end it, Naruto. I wish there was another choice, but there is really none. Before you go, we have to give him our strength brother, the Sun and the Moon Seal. This will, instead of being used as the seal, will give you the power of both of us. You can use the Tensegan and the Rinnegan in both of your eyes. Now be on your way. As now we see Naruto woke up again, and this time he saw 4 things crashing down. This must be them. Oi kid, use my strength as well. As now we see Naruto was in perfect KCM2 state, as one of his eyes turned into Rinnegan, the other one into the Tensegan, as he was cloaked by the Tensegan chakra and aura as well, while being in his Anbu attire. So, with his katana in tow, he disappeared and appeared in the battlefield. The whole shinobi world was already shaking, as Naruto's power was way too much, and they could match and rival even the Otsutsuki's. My oh my, a person wielding a power of Otsutsuki. Your time has come. Please leave this place peacefully, or otherwise there will be consequences, said Naruto, cutting off the man who was about to do his monologue. My name is Ishiki Otsutsuki, as I was about to say before you interrupted me. And as I said, your time has come to give back our chakra that belongs to us. You leave me no choice, as Naruto disappeared, appearing behind him, but a man was in front of him, Kishiki, and with a single slash of his katana, to their surprise of Otsutsuki's, Ishiki didn't heal, but was in fact cut in half and was dead, and disappeared into ashes. As that is when their eyes widened as they noticed the blade. How do you have that? I have found it and destroyed every and last piece of that material, said Kaguya. Not so much, sister. It seems one was able to escape your eyesight. As now we see, Naruto then said, whoever you are, you're going down. As Naruto disappeared again and appeared behind the other, as with a single slice of his sword that even cut it down the mountains nearby, we see both Kaguya's and Momoshiki's heads were cleaved off, and they too turned into ashes and disappeared as Momoshiki remained. Now, what are you gonna do? I have a katana of my own. As he brought out a katana that was similar to Naruto, as he unleashed his full power. Now a battle of swords and blurs was being only noticed as everyone gathered there, and that is when they noticed that both of them stopped, while the man was standing still, which was complete pale. Naruto was on the ground and panting. You are strong, I admit, but I will not yield. You have impressed me, but this is as far as you go. Oh, really now? It is high time I test this out. As Naruto then sheathed his katana and brought it out again, breathing style. As he added Phoenix Flames, then Tensegon Aura, and then the purple lightning from Rinnegan, and then Kyuubi's chakra as well. Elemental Blade Slash. As he brought out a slash, brought it upwards, a huge crater was formed, so huge that Earth itself was cut in half from that side where that man was standing. As now we see, the power that was unleashed was witnessed by every Kage and Shinobi and Konoichi that was standing there bearing it witnessed and was trembling down to their feet. As now we see, as soon as Naruto sheathed his katana and turned away, the man just said, "What?" And then he noticed something. He was bleeding, and then he was sliced in half. As now we see, Naruto then turned towards him and said, Nothing. You're just dead." As Naruto, after doing that and witnessing that he turned into ashes as well, planted down to the ground and panted heavily, and even coughed to himself a bit. "Kid, I'm helping you out as best as I can. Hold on still." As Naruto, using the Phoenix summoning, was able to heal himself with Phoenix Tears as well. "Thanks, Phoenix-sama. It's alright, kid. You deserve it. And not only that, you saved us both places, the summoning plane and your whole plane as well." As every Kage was grateful, at the same time terrified of the strength that the young Namikaze was able to make them witness. As one thing was for sure, the scale of power and the whole elemental nation was turned upside down, and Naruto was the strongest of them all that there was. And as for his love life, it was well said as well, with the two of the most hottest Konoichis in the whole Konoha, with Anko and Kurenai. And they made it official and even got engaged, and soon were going to get married. Naruto was set to life and became the hero of the whole elemental nation, bringing peace everywhere in his own way, making his parents proud and keeping the tradition alive. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this short movie off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing off for the day. Peace!